found myself falling in love with this lovely lady, and I asked her how soon she thought she would be going back to Africa and how long she would be there. And she said, well, I'd really like to go as soon as possible, and I could be there up to 2 years. And I'm thinking, oh, I'm falling in love with this lady. She's going to go away for possibly 2 years? And so then the Lord began to work in my heart. And I had to struggle with this for about 6 weeks. It seemed like a long time before one morning I woke up and I just felt peace in my heart that God wanted me to go with her. So on October 16th, I took her out to dinner and I asked her if to marry me. And she said yes, that she would like to marry me. So at that point, we began to develop a unity about, okay, God is calling us together to do this. And as we looked at the talents that God and the spiritual gifts that God had given each of us, we could just see that we were really meant for each other in terms of what God was calling us to do. We actually spent a total of 6 months at their place over a 2-year period. And I learned more about the culture living with a family than I could have learned in probably 2 or 3 years in a separate dwelling where we were just mingling with them. So it was a very valuable experience.
Very warm greetings from Guinea-Bissau, West Africa. It's only 12 degrees north of the equator, so the temperature is warm, but the people's hearts are very warm too.
The construction of the school and the mission house started in early 2003, and Martha and I moved into the house in 2005 in late February, and the school was completed, the construction, in 2006. One thing that we can never lose sight of, we have to keep reminding ourselves, what is the purpose of this school?
Yeah.
And the purpose of this school is to bring students to Jesus Christ so that they might know Him as their Lord and Savior.
Yes.
And how do we do this? Through teaching vocations, and they're in devotions in each of the classes that we teach. And, you know, our prayer is very frequently that these students will come discover Jesus Christ. So that's why the school was really